But okay, so yeah, I guess we have been busy in a way, going a lot of different cities and different places. And what we kind of realize is that when you're freelancing, you need a lot of self-protection, because we've realized that if you don't put a deposit out there, if you don't make sure that
Invoices
you can guarantee that the person will pay you. Who's to say that someone's saying, "Oh, I'll pay you 250, I'll pay you 300," and they just don't pay?
Okay. Yeah, no,
that
hasn't
can
happened to
happen.
me yet though. Not, well, it's happened kind of like recently. Like, well, I've done a shoot and then it's been called off, but I've never done a shoot and then not got the money. Like,
but have you ever been like taking a piss out of though?
Well, as in, like, people have used their advantage of maybe us not being as experienced, being maybe your younger students, to their advantage. Maybe, I guess, trying to hire us for lower than what we deserve.
Yeah.
And this is why, for anyone like getting into any sort of freelancing, it's important to like look into the industry as a whole and to make sure that you're actually getting paid what you deserve on an industry level. Because you might think, oh, £50 is a lot of money, that's what I deserve. You can actually be hired somewhere else for 120, 150. And it's important to know your rates so you can protect yourself.
So what's actually ended up happening though?
What, like, as of recent?
Yeah, that's made you think like people have tried to take advantage of you.
They'll try to charge me below market rate, just because they see that, you know, we're young and that we're not like an established business.
Yeah.
You know, they just charge us below. But to be fair, we're not bad at negotiation. We're quite good at it. Like, we're good at pricing ourselves well.
Yeah.
Or Julius is. I'm not that good, but so yeah, I've never really had any strong issues where someone's like, pay me like, you know, I charge them 200 and they pay me like, they were like, oh no, I'll give you 50 or something like that. It's always reasonable. So yeah.
But you did have troubles back when you know when we tried to record Skinny's shoot.
Yeah.
And then that girl tried to pull out of being.
Oh, that's funny. That one there is funny. that one we can talk about. That one there we can talk about.
Anything we say is just controversial.
No, that one there.
You knew the hard work I put into that video, man. I was grinding for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I'll say it as it is. One of the models took the piss in it, straight up. That we didn't anticipate for. We didn't really know it was gonna happen. But
no, she was within her rights to say I don't want to be in the video.
But that was way too late, though.
No, it's late.
No. That was way too late.
Violated
It's
the thing,
late,
man.
but because it wasn't contracted and she wasn't paid, it is within her rights to, you know, to say, oh, can you guys reshoot it? It's because it wasn't under contract. It wasn't by law.
No.
Nah, we ain't got a right to be treated like that.
No. By law, like I told you before, innit, it's your footage. You can do with it whatever you like, innit? And she agreed at the time. So by law, she took the piss out of you. She knew damn well that she wasn't getting paid. She wanted exposure or something, right?
Yeah.
Didn't
exposure and experience.
I didn't hear the call, but didn't you, man, say she got one of her friends to say she's an agent? And to call you at like 2 in the morning or something to say on a Sunday to say.
So okay, why am I getting a call on a +44 by someone who claims to be an actual agent?
I know.
And claiming that they're from an official company? I can't lie. If anyone's official, just in anything else, like you're getting spoofed, you're getting scammed. +44707. That's someone's personal number, unless it's a 0800 09 whatever, like official number, like official area code.
01,
that
03,
might
02.
be a little bit more legit.
Yeah,
but if someone's calling you off their own line of a 07, claiming to be official, come on now, do better.
It was
Do
And that was the first shoot we did, innit?
It's my first proper shoot. I did the amount of work I put into that. I was editing work. And
I remember.
Yeah, man. But after, obviously, I didn't really like listen because, you know, when I called Skinny, he was fine with it. So I just put it in because, you know, like at the end of the day, I did that work. I'm trying to get my money's worth.
You don't understand how many hours it takes to actually get
to a music video
from scratch to a full music video, full editing, directing, production,
organization,
set design.
Set design,
And for someone to really think that they can just mess it up like that,
I know.
Nah.
I don't know. Why does she change her mind? Why do you
I
think
think
she
I
changed
can't
her
lie.
mind?
From the vibe of the situation, like She wasn't really feeling it. You know the room? Huh? She wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling skinny.
She wasn't feeling it. Yeah,
she wasn't feeling skinny either.
Nah, no way. Even from the beginning, like, no, don't get me wrong. She was fine, but she could have been a bit more confident. I think she wasn't as into it.
I think chemistry. There was no chemistry
between them two.
So I think
I should have let them two like meet before and organize a bit of chemistry between them before I put them on the set. Yeah. She was kind of putting a spotlight.
One thing is, whenever you start something new, whenever you go into a new business venture, things will go wrong. You will fail. You guys have got to realize that you're not going to get it right. And failures are almost needed as a character development. When you started maths, you got 8 + 3 wrong. You may not remember, but you failed a lot to get to where you are in terms of being able to speak, being able to, do whatever you do. To, even playing a video game. How many times you failed a level before getting to the next one? Things are gonna happen. You can't, because a lot of people they'll get put off at the first hurdle. The first person violates. The first person doesn't. The first thing doesn't actually work. But just realize it's necessary.
Speaking to her a bit more though. No, you're gonna need to come closer physically, or drag it closer.
Yeah.
But you can twist it. Like, you can twist it.
Oh, that's calm.
But what's it called? I think we made a mistake with the DHK one. That one didn't go well though. Yeah. That one didn't go well. Either innit?
Let's not put down our own thing in it.
No, like you said, bro, you're gonna make mistakes in business.
Oh yeah. You're right.
You're gonna make mistakes in business.
I wouldn't call that a mistake.
I think flaws. Yeah, mistakes, flaws. Not incomplete products.
In what way was it? Like,
because remember I was trying to edit that, bro.
Oh yeah, the footage.
That looked horrible, fam.
Yeah.
At least now we know.
Let's
when you're recording a podcast, you need to have everything fine, because it could have been worse. It must have been stretched even further than that.
Yeah. But you're right, innit? You're right. There's gonna be some
ups and downs,
some big hurdles.
Ups and downs. Like how many times have you got a wrong lens, SD card, cameras out of charge. All these things like photographers and videographers would know. It's not my speciality or expertise, but I've seen Jordan literally from the start to now. So many things that go wrong on the way. But you kind of get very good at problem solving and fixing things. And like one thing we always say,
oh my days, remember on the way to DJ Sims?
On the way to Brighton.
Yeah. I was gonna do a shoot for DJ Sims, she's like a great DJ for the Asian, community and that. Yeah. I was going to what's it called? I organised a shoot with her. I went down. I told Julius, come down from Leicester, come on the train. Met him in London. We're on the train in London on the way to Brighton. And my camera is saying, no recording in this format. Obviously, I have to change my SD card, innit? Because I lost it. I have to change my. And the camera was saying,
I'm thinking about my train ticket, friend. Like, yo. I've come from Leicester to London on the way to Brighton. Man. We're literally on the way to Brighton, past East Croydon. We're probably by Gatwick now, going towards Crawley. I
was like, no way. So I ended up doing the shoot, but obviously my video quality wasn't that high because the SD card wasn't formatable or sound.
The technical bits there.
Fumbled. There's ups and downs to this, man.
Because
organisation is hard. Like
you man came back from Brighton. What time? Like what? 5 in the morning?
I don't even remember.
I saw snap the train. You man was looking tired, fam.
I think we stayed. Didn't we stay till like? And I was doing my assignment.
Like this. We ain't got.
I was doing my assignment.
Oh nah, he was.
I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, he was doing.
You know what?
6
I was in a lecture that same day, and the lecture was talking about you guys have something due in the next day, 2 days. I'm like, oh my days. And I knew I was going Brighton.
Shout out to RD because we was really 6 a.m. in Brighton. You get me? Like,
on the outside, it looks like we're going all glamorous, but in reality, I'm out here doing my assignments.
So many.
And Mackie's that 7 a.m. I was like, oh no.
Every step of the way. Like, that's one thing we say between us, like a little joke. We say we're always one step away from being cooked. Like, we're one step away from everything just going completely wrong.
When I saw the thing on my camera
somehow
with DJ Sims, I was about to, oh my days. I know you, Brad. I'd have to text Sims
I'm
saying,
getting my train
I can't
ticket.
make it. Oh my God. That's literally, that would be the end of my career.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Yeah, it feels like
that, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing really career ending. That's essentially like if you...
Unless you lose your camera or something.
Nah.
Probably maybe something like getting cancelled or something.
Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to get cancelled. I can't
Getting cancelled is
if
almost a good thing in this generation.
If one of you man say if they're like, oh, Jordan took the bread and he didn't record nothing and you got baited out, that's career ending, fam.
Oh, reputation.
Something like that. That's career ending.
Yeah, if you get
or you charge like 5 bills for like £20 work.
Yeah.
And you pull up and you record on your iPhone. You can get.
That's a vibe.
I wouldn't say career ending because not everyone's going to know that.
It's heavily damaging.
No, not everyone's going to know
that's
that.
That's some serious XP, bro. If they go online and be like, yo, shot by George or wait,
more like shocked by George. You get me? No, we ain't
corrupted by George, fam.
There's so many ways you can do F on this, bro. Send corrupt files. Pretend to record this.
That's why
send them a bunch of dodgy JPEGs and all of that, man.
For real, man. Luckily, we haven't had any close calls like that.
You man from a certain country in Africa.
I feel like,
don't get ideas.
I feel like one day I'm gonna come across some guy and everyone's gonna go say shit like.
Yeah. I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you think about the stereotype of Nigerians not being trustworthy?
Nah, we'll talk though.
Come on,
I don't know.
You're Nigerian, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Nigerian. I don't know where that comes from because at the end of the day, you look at shut up, man.
4'9" Nigerian.
No. I'm trying to break stereotypes, innit? I'm a trustworthy guy.
Yeah, I can actually fully vouch. Every time that he's been down to record, every time he's been wanting to do something business related, personal related, AB's always been there, but it's just a funny stereotype.
I think it's certain Nigerian prince. I don't know any of that. I don't know, but
yeah. I saw your cousins in
No. It's calm. But you're right. It's definitely a way to get finished in this thing.
Yeah. For you man who don't know, I'm Ugandan, innit? We got our stereotypes. I can't lie, we're just seen as comedic, innit? Yeah. Like, do you remember the that one interview now? That one interview.
Which one?
When it's
that one.
Yeah.
that's so clever, bro. Yeah. I can't lie. I know who you're on about, fam. I know if Jordan's peeped onto it yet, but
deep it. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know when it was. I'm guessing about 7 years.
But what's his name? Benjamin Onzima or something.
Yeah, it was. Let's say late 2010s, maybe 2017, 18 time. Why do I go into school one day and I got 20, 30 different man. Bear in mind, these man ain't even Ugandan, but more time because of where I'm from. These man are Asian man, innit?
Yeah.
They're showing me they're like
Harrow, innit?
Yeah.
Push it down.
Yeah.
You man, just come closer.
Yeah. They're showing, bro. I'm being shown a video about 20, 30 people, and they're saying, "Why are you gay?" Like, why asking me that, bro? I didn't see the video. Like, I wasn't even on socials like that.
They're onto you for that.
Nah, not into me.
That has to be tough, surely.
Not onto me. They're just kind of like, bro. I just gotta say, innit, like, before a certain era in time, I'm saying pre-BLM, about 2016, 17.
Yeah.
Like, being black in school sometimes just got long, innit?
Sometimes
it just got long, innit? Like, sometimes there's nothing you could do.
Even the black kids would violate the black kids more than anyone else.
Like, it'd be the light skins.
Being dark was actually a crime until like 2017, fam. Like, no cap, fam. It was a crime.
Bro.
Yo, didn't Julius tell me that you man be like, oh, go fetch some water? Like,
yeah, nah, bro. It'll be something so simple as, I don't know, you're in class or something, yeah, and you're sitting down, about to do some maths, whatever, and because let's say the board's not very clear.
Yeah.
If certain man, if you know where it's going now, innit? So the teacher decides to turn the lights off, innit? Bro, what's the first thing you hear?
Days. No.
Where's Julius? NPCs, I'm telling you, man.
Honestly.
Bro,
They said that to you.
every person, every
Well,
kind
back
of
in Harrow, they said that to you.
bro,
Yeah.
back in Harrow, back
Getting
in Barnet,
validated
back in
Harrow
West London,
is insane.
bro.
Yo.
The like, as like a 13, 14-year-old, you're not thinking this is terrible, this is racist, is it? You're just thinking, oh, when's it ending, man? Just like just wait for the moment to pass, and then you get me. But you deep it, like some of the stuff people said back in the day was mad.
It's
like,
crazy,
let's say you had I don't know, it's PE or something. I don't know, you forget a water bottle. You know where this is going as well now, innit? But it's like, oh, you lot never had water anyway in the first place. And it's like, bro, the mad thing is, if there's no other black people around, it's not even if you can say nothing. Because if there's 6 other man, it's like, you have to think of 6 different things to say. So it's like, sometimes.
No, them one's there, fam.
Sometimes you have to hold it.
Outnumbered, you just firm it. I can't let it.
You just gotta hold it, innit?
I'll keep my head
But
down
I
in those
think that
situations.
every secondary school kid has to go through that. You have to go through times like when you have to be humbled. Like life has to humble you. And then you see a few years later, all the virtue signaling coming in. The same man who would make the most racist jokes, get the most laughs, are the same man.
How you been, bro? Hey, long time, bro.
Yeah,
long time, bro. Then they be posting the black square.
Yeah. That one there.
BLM and all that, man.
That one there.
Fam.
I've never cringed. I've never cringed so much since 2020.
Did you man post black squares?
No.
I didn't, so I can't.
What does that solve?
Yeah, exactly. I can't lie. Controversial. We're not even controversial. A lot of
BLM apparently was
a lot of man got scammed by BLM. A lot of man got so, bro. I'm thinking, bro, Ellie and Elliot from Lincolnshire, who've never seen a black person in their life, thinking that they're helping the black community by donating to BLM, got scammed.
Yo,
that 20 quid, 30 quid, bro, you should have spent that on Nando's. Because there's one executive. There's one executive spitting. No, it's not fine.
Person named Black Square is not fine.
Bro, there's one executive. There's one executive on 100 M's right now. On a private jet in a yacht who took bare shares in BLM. Bro.
That was too funny, man.
Donating for what exactly? I guess, like, bro, you're profiting the people's emotions.
Who are we donating to?
Come on now.
The movement.
Nah, the movement, bro, you're donating to some corporate figure who's got the funds in a Swiss bank account. And you're not seeing that bread.
Oh, yeah.
You are not seeing that bread.
Yeah, and at the time, and I feel like, I ain't even going to be too specific, but a lot of people were taken advantage emotively during that whole 2020, 2021 period. Whether it be BLM,
I think people got pressured in it because you'll be random guys like, stuff. Yo, why aren't you posting the square?
I know.
I'm saying like, what the fuck does that have to do with me, fam?
Performative activism was actually everywhere, fam.
Oh shit! Did you man see the thing with I don't know if you saw it. It was like some big white kid made a black kid kiss his shoe. I think it was in Manchester or Birmingham.
Yeah. I saw that.
And then everyone was outraged in the comments saying like, "Yo, this is crazy." Then the guy that posted it, he was like, "Oh, the reason I don't be posting this stuff is because everyone's outraged, but who's the person that's saying, oh, where does he live? Someone find where he lives."
Shout out to Respect Rebellion.
It was that guy, innit? He was like,
shout out to Respect Rebellion.
We're gonna find where the kid is. We're gonna chat to his people first.
That guy is inspirational because he's been fighting for the rights of black people since 2012, bro. He put his first video out about black males knowing their rights during Stop and Search back in 2012, and he said he was getting clout before clout was cool. And that resonated with me because he was so passionate about it that he was doing it.
And he said, no outrage, just action.
Yeah, exactly. No outrage, just action. How many people say, "Oh, how many times have you complained about what's going in Ukraine, Palestine, Sudan?"
Forget about it tomorrow.
How much have you actually, done about it? And I can even take responsibility. Like, I may have seen something and been like, "Wow, this is terrible." Seen this cause, this charity, and I've done nothing. I've gone and spent, I don't know, £100 on trainers, and they say I can take accountability for that. Like, it's bad, but I feel like living in the West and our privilege, it's so easy for us to show to people that we care so much and actually not do anything about it. And we're all guilty of it. No one is innocent.
keep my name out of it, bro. Speak about them man there, innit?
Nah, come on now. Like, there's been times when, you feel like you could have given money or done something for a more worthy cause, but you've been selfish. Like, everyone's had times in their life, Like, no one's perfect.
I'm not a verbalist, bro. If I feel strongly on something, I'll act on it.
I get that.
So,
but like, it's just like
I'm the exception to the rule, bro.
you may think so in most situations, but I'm saying on a general level, where like there's been times when you could have maybe like probably been more compassionate in the situation.
But then even what I found funny about his page is that he's just like a local guy, I think from Birmingham, right, or something like that.
Respect, or the guy who
the guy himself.
Now, it's from a place called Carlisle in Cumbria.
What the fuck is that?
Cumbria? Where is that?
That's near.
Wherever
that's
my
next
man's
to
from,
Scotland.
wherever
But
my
you
man's
just know that place had no black people, and he was cooked. That place had no bro. Imagine a bunch of white people telling you, yo, you're a monkey, come over here, bro. Like, where's your support? Where's your thanks to the internet, like we're actually able to solve this. But I think.
But he specifically said, like, he told people you find what school he goes to. Like,
and
where does he live? Chat to his people. Not chat to his. No, he said we're gonna go there and we're gonna handle that white kid. And then separately, find this black kid. How can we support him? What self-defense classes can we give him? How can we protect him?
Making a real difference. Making real influence.
He actually said we're gonna go there and do this. He said, what action can we take?
And yeah, and
we're
Anthony
not,
Joshua,
because he scrolled through the comments like, we're not gonna. What's it called? We don't care about outrage. What action are we gonna take?
Yeah, outrage doesn't. When you deep it, outrage doesn't mean anything. It actually doesn't mean anything, because yes, it's a little bit of emotion for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But I think the way the media and the news conditions you is to be outraged at everything all the time. So if you're outraged at everything all the time, it leads to selective outrage, and it leads to things which maybe shouldn't be so outrageous being presented as more outrageous. Let's say, I don't know, a famous person or a young child dies in a car accident. Happens probably every day, even now people are probably dying of motor accidents and things. Like, but in the time that we've been speaking, there've been stuff happening. But the difference is, like, we're desensitized by hearing, 200 people have died in, I don't know, Indonesia, versus one person died on London Road in Leicester. Like, if we heard that, we're going to be much more struck, just because it's local and it's relatable. But it's hard to rationalize it because it's such an emotional thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like the news and media just take advantage of that and kind of to suppress the real issues which kind of need speaking about, like what happened with him. They'd want that to be the outrage to pass, and then onto something else.
Yeah.
About a footballer saying something like something, you know what I mean?
Something irrelevant.
Yeah.
Something irrelevant.
Time check.
Right? You went somewhere in Wales.
Newport.
Newport. Yeah. What was all that like?
Well, I can't really even remember. I can't even detail it because it was such a long journey, and then what do you think? Because for me, all I remember is just. It's so much has just happened. At first it was scary.
Yeah.
To be in a different country.
Yeah.
People.
You're in Wales, real talk. You're in Wales.
Huh? We're in Wales.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Can't lie. The maddest thing for me is when I saw the signs, the road signs in different languages. You know, Welsh is a mad language.
Oh yeah, because
shout out to anyone who speaks any type of Gaelic. But bro, it looks like
all them consonants.
Yeah.
Bare Y's and W's. Fam.
You know when there's a capital L, a lowercase L, it's just a long word. I'm long. I'm far from home.
Yeah,
you get me?
No, definitely
shout out to the photographer Sparta for driving us down there from Brum. That would have been a long journey.
It was long.
Past Bristol.
It was long. And
past Swindon.
Liverpool.
3 counties. We're talking.
Oh my days.
Leicestershire, Warwickshire.
Yeah.
Herefordshire. Worcestershire. like places you never really go to.
Yeah.
A man said Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, literally,
Why
man.
did we even go? Why did we go to Wales? Like,
Bro, we went to Wales.
It was worth it.
We went to Wales so that you could record Dappy on stage, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that
was
one.
great.
I saw that one.
So
Yeah.
we've within a short time we've actually like managed to work with within a short time we've managed to directly work with several artists like Dappy, AM Skengdo,
yeah, I was on that one.
Gecko as well a couple times. Like,
Could have jumped on that one.
The time like when you're actually on stage there in the moment, like in a way it doesn't really feel real till you kind of look back at it through the snaps, look back at it through other
Even
stuff.
when I do look back, it still doesn't feel real. Like,
Yeah.
Like, listen to like Skengdo back in your 9th secondary school.
Yeah,
everyone's
that was.
Would you ever guess that you'd be on stage with them?
Yeah.
Never.
I didn't even think that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were there as well, and that was like one of the that was the I guess first and only experience for you. And then like how was that?
How was it for you?
Like for being on stage with artists, because we've done it a few times, but for you compared to being on a concert and that.
I don't know. Like I've never been to a concert myself.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first ever. I don't even think I'd probably go to a concert, but it was. I didn't feel giddy for the artist. Like,
Were you fans of AM Skengdo back in the day? Or no?
yeah, everyone did, bro. Like, what, Bally on my step? Like, bro, everyone did, bro.
Yeah.
Most people.
Everyone did. And when you're from London as well, like, and you're hearing about
It's a classic.
exactly, bro. So, but I didn't feel giddy about the artist. I didn't even end up taking a picture with them. Like, you man, or not even you man, but Bear Man was excited to do. People was hanging around their car, you know, fiending over them artists. Like, they wouldn't go home. It's 4 a.m. and not leave it, fam. So all I remember was, I think it was an experience that we came out linking up with DHK and meeting an artist in general, meeting like a celebrity or influencer. Well, I'll be in a moment. I can't lie. I just felt like, why is my ear starting to boom? Like my ears screaming, but my legs are shaking.
When they were on stage, everything was a blur. It happened so quick. So imagine me, I had to film all that. Imagine me, the stress I'm under. I wanted to go to the crowd, go back.
Yeah, but some of the shots were pristine though.
Oh yeah.
Some of the shots were pristine.
I would say it's more luck than skill when this concerts.
But since you man have done it so many times, then how does it? Have you lost the feeling of awe from it?
It does go down, shoot by shoot, because it's like, you meet the celebrity now. I've interviewed Dappy and AM and Skengdo, like all individually, and what I've kind of felt from that is that the whole hype of being a celebrity or meeting celebrity goes down, because you actually realize that these people are very much people just like us, and because you see them on TV, you see them in videos, you see them in places, it's easy to kind of think of them as like as characters, as people put on pedestals, and you get me?
Yeah, idolizing them.
Yeah, it's easy to idolize. So like, yes, the respect and everything is still there, but it's not a thing of, oh my God, I've met this person. I've met, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that goes down fairly quickly, because it's like, come on now, they're not very different to you.
Yeah.
They're just someone who's spent years in their craft. Like, think of consultant doctors. Think of I don't know. Consultant financial analysts, bro. They're people who are at the top of their field, who've been doing it for a while. And what you realize is that a lot of the lifestyle that they portray and a lot of the misconceptions that people tend to have are actually not really based on much. Because
like what?
It's like,
what misconceptions?
Let's say an example, like a rapper shoots a music video. I could shoot a music video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spend about 5-10 bag. Get a rental like a Merc, Audi. Get models there. Get people showing money and all of that.
Yeah.
To an impressionable 13 to 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It looks like, you've made it in life. You're a millionaire now. You've got this. You've got the cars. You've got the money. You've got the money. But then you realize that you actually lost money to that. You've paid. First of all, you've paid for all of that. Yeah. And secondly, you're probably signed to a label which takes 60-70% of your earnings, and if you only make 2-3 bag royalty,
Yeah.
which is even a stretch. Think about how saturated the music industry is now.
Yeah.
You're only really walking away with a few bills after investing all of that. And it's like
it's long time though, isn't it? So
it's very difficult to actually make it. And even some of the artists who you say, oh, they've made it, they've fallen off, they've whatever. You realize some of these artists are in crazy debts. Some of these artists are tied into their into their.
Are they? See, I don't even know about the industry like that, like at all. Music industry like that. I can't lie.
No. Do you know? It kind of makes sense because just economically, like, think how much people pay. What someone paid £20, £30 for a ticket, get a few hundred man. Now you're looking at what £4,000, £6,000. How much is the DJ getting? How much the venue getting? How much the rapper getting? How much he throwing into the crowd, and all that. You think like, you're walking out with a couple bills. It making sense to me. You're walking out with a couple bills.
Yeah, like after everything being taken into account, like especially after running an events company, as well as speaking to a lot of managers and DJs and people who've done different businesses, you realize that costs are a lot higher than you'd imagine. Like, just hire fee alone can eat your profits. Like for example, like the AM Skengdo event. Yeah, AM Skengdo were there. Hundreds of people turned up. But the venue wasn't full. Like, you know, they are not in the same spotlight that they were 6-7 years ago. You know, and the higher costs and everything has all gone up, inflation and everything. It's much harder to start up a business now. So when you think how much did even the event promoter and
the man take a car every time?
Yeah, like me as promoter, Jordan as a videographer. It's less than you think. And
you man got paid from that, right? I'm assuming.
No.
Yo, what?
Nah.
No, that one was just purely like to build out.
Nah, this is.
It was opportunistic. Let's just say that.
Okay. No, that's not even an L within itself, innit? That's amazing. That's what you do as a business. You put yourself out there, kind of.
Yeah.
To make.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot of free shoots, like.
Okay.
Even sometimes up until now, I will still do a free shoot or charge a bit less just for the exposure,
and that's a smart thing because you don't realize how much when someone needs something, like, oh, I wonder, we need to get this done. Like, how are we gonna record this? Oh yeah, this guy Jordan, and those people will speak for you.
Yeah,
they will speak for you
yeah.
without you having to ask them. They will speak for you.
Also, it's good. It's great for your portfolio. That's the thing about like videography or photography business. You definitely need to start off with free shoots because no one's gonna go and trust someone, you know, that has just started out and they're not that great.
Definitely, I fully echo that. And
but then actually, true say, based on that, don't you think then people will try, like you said, take advantage of you?
Yeah, that's where it's very difficult to draw the line because it's me getting an interview with Dappy, yes, it's gonna boost my credibility as someone who potentially might want to go into journalism, but also you have to think of the cost of getting there, the cost of getting back, the time spent, the opportunity to cost of like what the time would be, and it's like you really have to think, is going to all these places worth it? Because we could have even gone to more concerts. We could have gone to M24 in Peterborough and not.
We have to stop.
You know,
we have to stop the consistent traveling and consistent, because not only is it bad for your time, it's also bad for like just you, like even you're physically and mentally. Yeah. All that traveling, late nights.
Yeah, speak about the toll it's taken.
Early mornings. Yeah, it's not the glamorous Hollywood style show business people think it is.
But you man not get emotional.
Let's just say looks can be deceiving.
you man not get emotion though, like.
What does motion mean?
In terms of like,
what does motion mean to you?
You're getting clout, you're getting connections, you're getting your name is out there in people's mouths. Like you're getting motion, and the overtime will pay off eventually.
Yeah, that's the hope, and that's the risk.
Yeah, all we have is hope.
Compare you to any guy with a camera who's a videographer. You've got more experience. You've gotten paid work. It's not like you've never been paid for work. You've gotten paid work. We've got done how many music videos but now?
We've
Yeah, but
done
that's 'cause
we've
you've
done
done a
one.
music
We've
video.
done one, and we're gonna do another one. And yes, we've got. But the key point is, and the reason why we've got to all of those places and done all those things, a lot of it
Sacrifice.
has come to sacrifice, but a lot of it's come to networking, the power of networking, because Jordan can be like a 100 times better videographer, but if we weren't talking to the right people and at the right time and putting ourselves out there and making delusional decisions, nothing's really gonna materialize. Like, okay, let's say you take a video of I don't know, me playing piano, for example, or I don't know, a DJ doing their set in a club. It's very closed. You have to kind of really think wide, think global, think, if I could be in Dubai next year, that's not beyond my reach. If I could be in Australia in a couple of years, like you have to really believe that you can get there, and it's the belief.
You have to be delusional as hell.
It's the belief that takes you.
Even me,
Trust me.
like buying a camera way out of my depth. Obviously, I'm not gonna
Way
talk
out of his
about
budget.
Nah, just got bread, you know.
So it wasn't out of my budget.
bread's coming
it's just,
now, innit?
it's just, it's very. You have to be delusional
Bro,
in this
like,
day and age.
don't pretend that it was Indomies for a bit after that. Bro, I still got enemies at Yard, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
And even now, yeah, I'm still not sure if it's worth it. I still don't have to.
Yeah, she feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the doubts come all the time.
Doubt, imposter
Like,
syndrome.
sometimes-
oh my days.
sometimes me
When
and
I was on stage with
yeah.
Deco, I had the maddest imposter syndrome the
Yeah,
next day. Like,
sometimes you think one time it's like,
it feels embarrassing.
is it? Why? Sometimes you think, why don't you just aspire to a normal job, like, and just for the
I was even watching,
comfortability.
Almost every day.
I think I was watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's how you got The Apprentice, right? There's an American kind of thing version in with Mark Cuban and a few with them other guys in it. And I was watching a clip on Insta about it, and somebody came up, and one of the guys was ripping him apart. And Mark Cuban's next to the other businessman, and Mark Cuban's a billionaire. I think he owns one of those American football teams, and he's saying to the guy, he's not delusional. I'd rather earn 50K a year doing 100 hours a week on my own business than work 50 hours a week making 100K working for somebody else. So, and you know what? People will look at us and laugh, and they'll say, "Oh, you're not serious," or "You're wet," or "Why you're just doing something silly," or "Get a normal job like the rest of us." You know how many people have said when I was working in sales, how many people said go get a normal job, get a real job? Like, you don't know how much is in my pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how much is in my boss's pocket. Like, I'll tell you, man, I worked in this job. I don't know. You know, on Oxford Street, those knife crime people.
Yeah, with steps.
Yeah, Steps. I don't even say too much, but Steps used to work there when I worked there as well, innit? He knows we have kind of the same couple of men that we speak to, but best believe we'd hear every now and again someone will get a real job. But our boss was clearing like 100,000 a month.
100K a month.
And that's just our team manager. And best believe there's actual owner of the company in it, and that's a whole nother level. We was getting fined like 5,000-6,000, and this is to get a real job people in it. So, I guess what I gotta say is, it's 2024 in it. If you're still on your real job shit, like, speak for you in it. Like, the people making money in this world don't have a real job. They didn't stay in school and get a real job. Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
They say the grade C students employ the grade A students or
Exactly.
something like that, man.
Exactly.
And it couldn't have been true, man. By the end of 2025, it's going to be a whole
by
different
25,
place, man.
like, it's going to be a whole different.
Whole
All these
different
real job
worlds.
people, they're going to be done by AI.
By robots and AI. And then what's left?
The risk takers, innit?
The
The
risk
innovators
takers,
and
the
risk takers.
creatives, innovators, inventors are going to be the people organizing,
Yeah,
leading
100%.
the world.
So to wrap this all up, what basically I say to everyone is, don't ever think that what you kind of do for fun is a little bit cringy, quirky, whatever. Your parents don't
Exactly.
approve, society doesn't approve. Don't stop that. Keep going. Keep documenting it. Post it out there. Share it out there. It could pay all your bills and make you financially free one day.
With that being said, not everyone is destined to make it.
Of course.
Sometimes you try something and it fails.
Yeah.
But I would say
general,
at least take a risk.
You have to.
Be yourself.
You never
That's
wanna,
one thing
you
I'll
never
say.
wanna regret 35, 40. I wish I'd taken my my drawing video game thing more seriously. My parents didn't approve of it. You never want to think that, oh, I could have done something earlier or done something like that. Because a trivial example, you see memes like, oh, I should have bought Bitcoin back in 2009. But think of the people who actually could have, the 20, 25-year-olds who are laughing at the people saying, you're buying a Bitcoin, you're buying one Bitcoin, you're an idiot. And do you see what I mean now?
Yeah.
But